Gentlemen, behold the future of exploring. I've given this some thought.
Be a mouse cage.
No. Look.
Wow.
Let me talk you through it. I'm just going to climb into the sitting area at the back. But it's not just a sitting area. Note the footwell for the feet, you see?
Oh, where the spare wheel was?
Yeah. It's the spare
Where's that now?
Oh, it's gone. There's a bin in here. But you can't fail to notice the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Burners, gas, taps, running water, cold and cold.
Do these work?
Yes.
So you've got a gas bottle in here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Under storage there, cupboard, full of useful things for me. Along here, everything I need for cooking, eating, it's all, that's...
And where do you sleep?
There. There's the bed. You see? Look, let me get out, show.
Leopard skin sheets.
We are in Africa. Come and have a look. See? You can go in by the side entrance, if you wish.
Question.
Yes?
Our gift.
Well, there wasn't room for it. Nah, actually, that is now my upstairs sitting room.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, let's move on to have a look at May's car, shall we?
You will see a gentleman explorer's quarters. It's got a globe, it's got a telescope, it's got maps, it's got music.
It's a library, James.
Yeah. Look at the range of
Things
books.
you don't need when you're looking for the source of the Nile. Number one, library.
Well, if you look carefully, you'll see that some of the books are about exploring, plus there's a selection of English poets to read in bed.
Do any of the books contain the exact location of the true source of the Nile, in which case it's a rather wasted exercise anyway?
No, but it's inspiration.
So there's a
Hammond.
library in the front.
Yes.
And I'm guessing in the back some kind of dungeon.
Whoa!
That's not a dungeon, is it?
It's living quarters combined with a workshop.
I'm genuinely astonished.
Would you like me to run through what's in there?
Not really. May I just sneak in? Do you mind?
Yes.
That doesn't look terribly comfortable.
It's been good enough for the army for several hundred years.
And this will just make you itch.
It's an itchy blanket. It's designed
So
to
you
remind you how lucky you are.
So you can cook food for us. You can mend mechanical things that go wrong.
Keep us
All right,
going.
what have you done?
What have I done?
Yes.
You might want to come and have a look. I should warn you, there are two electronic things on this car. The throttle, which is broken, and the electronic boot release, which is broken. So I've fitted a manual replacement, and there you are. What I've done is I filled it with Egyptian cotton and duck down.
Is that a coffin?
Yeah. Who knew a
Oh, it
coffin
is.
was dual purpose? But it is. It could be used for bodies, or I've used it as a chest of drawers. Washing things, clean clothes, dirty clothes and shoes.
Can I just say, it's all very nice, but you haven't sort of considered your colleagues' needs.
Well, there are two features on this car that you might be interested in. In the front, gentlemen, we find here, instead of a passenger seat...
Oh, so you have thought of sustenance.
Oh,
a
that's
fridge
good.
full of
That's
beer.
good.
And it runs off the cigarette lighter in the car.
That's a tradable commodity you've got there.
It is. But something even more useful than beer... No, actually, no. Nearly as useful as beer is what I've fitted over here. A shower, and if we peel back the curtain...
Oh, it's a complete bathroom in there.
Oh, yeah. So, we lower this window...
Well, it lowers it automatically. It's not
No,
going.
hang on. Yes, it does, but
It's not going.
there are three electrical components on this car, as it turns out.
I get it, though. The window goes down and that lowers the bog seat. Is that right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's quite
quite good.
theatrical. That's very
Yes,
clear. It doesn't
that's
work,
good. Yes,
but it's
no,
very...
well, the battery's somehow gone flat. I suspect the fridge is drawing quite a lot of power. Can I have a jump?
No.
Now, I spent £1,000 on Mystaria. Meant I had £500 left over to turn it into a motor racing version.
Get on with it. Let's see this thing.
Look at this!
Whoa, hang on. Oh, now I'm struggling because I want to laugh, but that actually looks pretty good.
See, here's my thing, OK? I thought a nice paint job
Yeah.
would be one thing.
Is that going to make it go any faster?
No, but I had that one covered.
That is a turbocharger from Pentia Ricola's Group A rally car.
Is it?
230 brake horsepower. Was 150.
So you'll almost certainly manage one lap of wherever we're going, and then it'll explode.
Well, it was broken.
Next, it was James's turn.
That's British racing green, isn't it? That's what he's going to tell us.
You ran out of paint.
Well, I did. Now, I had 400 quid left. I spent £370 mending the engine, £10 on a tin of Hammerite that wasn't quite big enough.
So, what had Hammond done to his BMW?
I spent 1,250 quid on the car, which left me £250 to race prepare it, ready for today's event. And here it is. Here it is. Oh, and it's a feast of eyes on this.
What was a fridge freezer on the front of it for
No, that's a chin spoiler. I've gone for...
What's that?
That's
What's
a
this
side
sticking
exhaust.
out of it? Not connected to the engine, are they? In any
Technically,
way?
no. Well, they're connected to the same car that the engine is in.
So as usual, you spent all your money on stuff that makes no difference to the way the car goes, apart from possibly making it a bit heavier.
All of this aside, where is the racetrack?
Yeah,
What
but
is
no,
this
that's not.
crates?
Okay, we don't know at this point what kind of motor racing we're going to be doing.
I'm just praying it is a nice, proper racetrack. The whole point of going through the desert is we're trying to stay out of sight, not be spotted. Well, what I have here is a Bedouin tent. A small portion of the car has to poke out from the tent because I need to see out, and let's be honest, I need to be able to open the bonnet at some point, probably. So I've disguised that by putting glue on it and covering it in sand from the very desert against which I'm trying to camouflage it. Anybody looks, it's just a Bedouin tent.
What I've done here is create a car of many colours. I am Joseph. Now, I know that in the Bible he was kicked half to death by his brothers and then thrown in a well, but he did end up in the West End as Jason Donovan. Mechanically, what I've done to cross this vast desert is fitted an axle of evil. This is now a dually six-wheeled Mazda MX-5. Some of the other little features you may have spotted, the hubble pipe attached to a bracket which hangs from the bullet holes. That's rather brilliant. Got a spoiler on the back as well for added traction. There's no sand in the world will stop this. Oh, no.
I've taken my inspiration from the Africa Corps, the tools, the sand channels and what have you, and the Luftwaffe for the desert paint scheme. It might seem a bit irrelevant, I know, but it is actually very biblical because this is the light of the world, or will be when it gets dark. And those jerry cans, they hold enough provisions for 40 days and nights in the desert. Vorwärts schnell!